Hey YouTube, it's your girl Shelly Speaks. So it is Saturday morning, and I was just wondering how many locks I had in my head. So I actually sat here and I counted them. I remember when I first started my Sisterlocks, I had like 443. It was either 443 or 434. I would have to actually go back and look at that video to know the exact amount. But because I've had my Sisterlocks combined, I basically have a head full of double-headed dragons. Some of them are triple and some are even quadruple. It just depends on the spot. But I also have thinner hair. So I was just curious to see how many locks I have now that I've had my Sisterlocks combined into micro interlocks. Now, I think that over time, my locks will look a lot thinner, or I'm gonna lose the volume, I believe, because I only have 185 locks left in my head. Yeah, she combined all of them. I thought I would have at least 200 because I figured the number would get cut in half. But in some spots, I already had a lot of double-headed dragons anyway, just from thinning at the roots. So between her combining locks already when I had Sisterlocks, and then me having her combine them into micro interlocks, I'm down to 185 locks. I'm like, oh my God. I actually was thinking like, dang, should I just start over? But I don't want to start over because I would have to really let my hair grow out and be bushy. And I don't want to go through that process. But I did. I thought about it for a hot second. I was like, I wonder if I should just let them grow, don't go get them done, and then just chop it off and then just start over. But I don't want to go back through all them phases again. It takes a while. Like all this hair I have right now, I've been growing for, what, 6 years? The edges always snap and break, and then I grow them back. Like, this is a lock right here. Let me see. This one, I started myself as a braid. And then she just interlocked it after that. I got another one up here that's not very long as well. It's like 2 of them along the edge. It's this one, and then it's another one that's not, I can't find it right now, of course. But it's this one. This one actually snapped literally in half. It used to be as long as these. It just snapped in half. The edge ones always snap in half for me. So yeah, I was just kind of curious to see. And I have 185 micro interlocks. I'm hoping that I'll still have some volume. I still am finding little fuzzies in between my scalp from where the locks had broke off. But what she did when she redid the grid, so again, if you look, you can still see, I still have a grid, still have that center line part. The locks are not very big still, so I don't know if maybe my head is just small or what, I don't know. But we'll see what it looks like. I know over time she said that she would go through and start snipping off the extra locks in there so that it would eventually just be, you know, one single lock and not 3 or 4 or whatever. But she wanted to let it, you know, grow out for a while. So it might be a whole year before we go through and do an extra lock cut off to where we really clean it up to where it's literally one single lock and not a head full of double-headed dragons. So when we do that, I'm really gonna lose a lot of volume because if you go back and look at my Sisterlock videos, I've definitely lost a lot of volume. So I don't know, but I have been wanting to combine them for a while just because of the size. I really do miss the volume though. But yeah, I'm like, wow, like I thought for sure I had like 200 locks. It's 185. Okay, so that's all I want. I'm not gonna keep y'all long, but y'all have a great happy Saturday or a great happy day whenever you're watching this. Bye.